The rise and fall of the world's strongest man. What if you had a secret superpower that made you the strongest person in the world, but you lost it all because of your choices? There was once a boy named Samson who was given amazing strength by God even before he was born. An angel told his parents he would be special. He was strong enough to fight a lion with just his hands. But he had a very important secret, and if he wasn't careful, he could lose his special gift and everything he cared about. This is the incredible story of Samson.
Samson's amazing story began with a promise from God. An angel visited his mother and told her she would have a son who would help protect his people.
You are barren and childless, but you will conceive and give birth to a son. Now see to it that you drink no wine or other fermented drink, and that you do not eat anything unclean. You will conceive and give birth to a son. No razor may be used on his head, because the boy is to be a Nazirite, dedicated to God from the womb. He will take the lead in delivering Israel from the hands of the Philistines.
For Samson to have this special strength, he had to follow 3 important rules his whole life. He could not drink wine, could not touch anything that was dead, and he could never, ever cut his hair. His long hair was a sign of his promise to God, and his strength came from God. As Samson grew up, God's Spirit gave him incredible power. One day, while he was walking, a young lion jumped out at him. With no weapon, Samson was filled with God's strength, and he defeated the lion with his bare hands. It was the first time people saw how strong he was. But this great strength also came with great challenges. Samson's life was full of challenges where he had to protect his people, the Israelites, from their enemies, the Philistines. After he was treated unfairly at his wedding, he stood up to 30 of their men. Later, in a very clever plan, he caught 300 foxes and tied torches to their tails, letting them run through the Philistines' fields and burn their crops. The Philistines sent an army to capture him, but Samson was brave. He found the jawbone of a donkey and used it to defeat 1,000 soldiers all by himself. For 20 years, Samson was a judge for his people and kept them safe. He was so strong, he once picked up the giant gates of a city and carried them away on his shoulders. But his next challenge would be his hardest, and it wasn't an army. It was a woman named Delilah. Samson began to love a woman named Delilah. The leaders of the Philistines saw this and offered Delilah a lot of money if she could discover the secret of Samson's strength. 3 times Delilah asked Samson for his secret, and 3 times Samson tricked her by giving her the wrong answer. Each time, he easily broke free from the traps she set. But Delilah kept asking, day after day, until Samson's spirit was so tired that he finally told her the truth. He told her that his strength came from his promise to God, and that his uncut hair was the sign of that promise. While Samson was asleep, Delilah had someone come and cut his hair. When he woke up, his special strength was gone because he had broken his promise. The Philistines captured him, blinded him, and made him work like a slave. The world's strongest man had lost everything, now blind and weak. Samson was made fun of by his enemies. The Philistines had a big party in their temple to celebrate capturing him. They brought Samson out to entertain the crowds. But they didn't realize one important thing. Samson's hair had started to grow back. Standing between the 2 big pillars that held up the whole temple, Samson prayed to God with all his heart. He asked, "Sovereign Lord, remember me. Please, God, strengthen me just once more." God heard his prayer and gave him back his strength. He pushed the pillars with all his might and said, "Let me die with the Philistines." The temple fell down, and in that final moment, Samson defeated more of his enemies than he had in his whole life. Samson's story is amazing. He was given a special gift from God, but he made mistakes that cost him dearly. His life teaches us how important it is to keep our promises. But even after he lost everything, his final act showed that it's never too late to turn back to God. Samson is a hero who wasn't perfect. And his story shows that even when we make big mistakes, we can still be part of God's plan. If you enjoyed this amazing story, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more great stories from history.
I'm so glad you loved Samson's story. Get ready for the next exciting show.